Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Government extends upper age limit for Agnipath recruitment scheme from 21 to 23 years. Army Chief says schedule of recruitment process will be announced shortly. National TB Elimination Programme seeks community-oriented efforts to mitigate TB, support diagnosis and treatment, and reduce stigma. Heavy rains, landslides continue to wreak havoc in Assam and Meghalaya. And Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Bhupender Yadav, says India is striving towards restoring 26 million hectares of degraded land by 2030. Now the news in detail. The central government has extended the upper age limit for the Agnipath recruitment scheme from 21 years to 23 years. The Defence Ministry yesterday informed that the age waiver will be given only one time for the proposed recruitment cycle for 2022. Army Chief General Manoj Pandey today said the decision of the government has been received to grant a one-time waiver, increasing the entry age of recruitment to 23 years for 2022. In a statement, General Pandey said the schedule of the recruitment process will be announced shortly. He said this decision will provide an opportunity for many young, energetic and patriotic youth who, despite COVID pandemic, were preparing to join the recruitment rallies which couldn't be completed in the last 2 years due to COVID restrictions. Government has said that Agniveers will be given priority in the recruitment of central armed police forces and state police. It said for those wishing to be entrepreneurs, they will get a financial package and bank loan scheme. For the Agniveers who wish to study further, 12th class equivalence certificate will be given. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has praised the central government's decision to increase the upper age limit for recruitment under the Agnipath scheme. Home Minister Amit Shah said youth will be benefited by the decision taken by the central government to increase the upper age limit. The National TB Elimination Programme (NTEP) Nagaland has called for community support for TB patients, adding that community-oriented efforts can both help prevent the spread of TB, support diagnosis and treatment, as well as reduce stigma. Speaking at a media sensitization on community support for TB patients organized by NTEP Nagaland, held at the Directorate of Health and Family Welfare, Kohima today, State Program Officer, NTEP Nagaland, Dr. T.S. Bongana said, without the community support, government alone cannot achieve the ambitious national strategic plan that aims to end TB by 2025. He therefore called upon the individuals, NGOs, faith-based organizations, and the community to adopt a TB patient each to provide nutrition, treatment, and vocational support to TB patients. Presenting an overview of NTEP, WHO Consultant Medical Nagaland, Dr. Collins Z. Sono said the impact of COVID-19 on TB notification for the state of Nagaland has declined to 36% in 2020 and 34% in 2021 as compared to 2019. Dr. Sono, however, said to mitigate the impact of COVID-19, actions such as regular monitoring and supervision at various levels of governance, active case finding campaign for TB, IEC activity and awareness generation activities, doorstep delivery of anti-TB drugs by healthcare workers to all TB patients for 1 month, and others have been carried out in the state. Monsoon-related disasters due to incessant rainfall continue to wreak havoc in neighbouring states. In Assam, there was no respite from the flood fury as water surges inundated new areas. Bridges, roads, culverts have been damaged at many places due to floods and landslides. 8 persons lost their lives in the state in the past 36 hours. Over 11 lakh people are reeling under the fury of floods in 25 districts, while 68,000 flood-hit people are shifted to relief camps. The Army, Paramilitary Forces, NDRF and SDRF, along with local administration, are carrying out rescue operations. Several districts have decided to keep educational institutes closed today due to rains, including in Guwahati. In Meghalaya's South Garo Hills district, 3 people were reported dead in flash floods in Pagmara and 1 died due to landslides in situ, while some bridges have been washed away. NH62 has been disrupted by landslides and flash floods caused waterlogging in different parts of the district. Yesterday, 4 miners were killed in a landslide that occurred at Nongsuang, Larem village on the East Khasi Hills district. Meanwhile, a woman lost her life in southwest Khasi Hills district when mud and debris from a landslide washed her away. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Bhupender Yadav, has said that India is striving towards achieving the national commitment of land degradation neutrality and restoring 26 million hectares of degraded land by 2030. This focuses on sustainable and optimum utilization of land resources. He said public participation will play a crucial role in achieving this feat as India is building the future roadmap for combating desertification. Addressing the Desertification and Drought Day 2022 being organized by the Environment, Forest and Climate Change Ministry in New Delhi today, the minister highlighted that India has been at the forefront of bringing the issue of land degradation to the core of relevant international alliances for protection and conservation of environment. The ministry commemorates this day every year with an aim to generate large-scale awareness for understanding the key role of land in all environmental and economic concerns that the world as well as India is facing nowadays. Theme of this year's Desertification and Drought Day is Rising Up from Drought Together. Law enforcement agency has clamped down on several crimes in the state. CID branch Dimapur on Wednesday apprehended 1 suspect from Dimapur and recovered suspected local-made brown sugar worth about 20 lakh rupees. A case was registered at Dimapur East Police Station for further investigation. Gifre District Administration on Wednesday destroyed several units of liquor at the Judicial Magistrate's office which were seized on different occasions. In addition, Gifre inspection team inspected the check gates located at Jail Ward, Gifre Down on the same day. The team informed that there were no unauthorized or illegal collection activities being carried out. Kohima Law College conducted moot court on criminal and civil case and constitutional issues for LLB final year students. Assistant Professor Kezokoto Savi said that the purpose of conducting moot court is to help law students understand legal language, gain experience in oratory, appearance and discipline before court. Savi further stated that a lawyer requires 3 essential pillars, which are integrity, hard work and honesty, to become trusted counsels in modern society. Moot court is an artificial court conducted in law schools to give practical experience to students to conduct cases after receiving degree. Students are asked to argue on points of law. They are required to develop argumental skill and art of preparation and presentation of legal documents. The Home Department has invited deserving candidates for Governor's Gold Medal or Governor's Commendation Certificate awards on the occasion of Independence Day. Citations or recommendations of deserving cases can be forwarded to the Home Department Special Secretary by 15th July. The department has further informed that submission with details in prescribed format should be submitted through Head of Department to Administrative Head of Department to Special Secretary Home. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. Government extends upper age limit for Agnipath recruitment scheme from 21 to 23 years. Army Chief says schedule of recruitment process will be announced shortly. National TB Elimination Programme seeks community-oriented efforts to mitigate TB, support diagnosis and treatment and reduce stigma. Heavy rains, landslides continue to wreak havoc in Assam and Meghalaya. And Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Bhupender Yadav, says India is striving towards restoring 26 million hectares of degraded land by 2030. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.